The sound of rain against the window had always comforted Clara Evans, but not that morning. It was the day after her husband's funeral. The house felt unbearably quiet, too quiet for someone who had spent years laughing, arguing, and living alongside another heartbeat. Her husband, Daniel, had been her anchor for 12 years. His death had come suddenly, a car accident that took him from her without warning. In the days that followed, Clara had moved like a ghost through her own home, answering calls, accepting condolences, but not really hearing anyone. She didn't want to go anywhere. She wanted to grieve in silence. Then came the text from her younger sister, Rachel. "Don't forget, today's Noah's first birthday. You promised you'd come." Clara had almost ignored it. But Daniel had always adored his little nephew. He'd held Noah when he was born, promising to teach him how to ride a bike someday. Clara couldn't break that connection. So she got dressed, forced a smile, and drove to Rachel's house. The house was full of color and noise. Balloons hung from the ceiling, children ran through the halls, and laughter echoed from every corner. Clara stood in the doorway, the noise pressing against her like a wave. Rachel spotted her and ran over, arms wide. "Clara! You made it!" Clara managed a faint smile. "Wouldn't miss it. Happy birthday to the little man." Rachel hugged her tightly. "I know it's been hard. But I'm glad you're here. Daniel would have wanted you to come." Clara nodded, though the words stung. She looked around at the cheerful chaos, and for a brief second she felt completely out of place, like a shadow standing among bright lights. She made her way to the corner, sitting near the cake table, watching as Rachel and her husband Evan carried Noah out for pictures. Clara clapped, smiled when people looked her way, and kept her grief tucked safely behind her polite mask. Then, just as the candles were blown out and applause filled the room, Rachel cleared her throat. "Everyone," she said, her voice trembling with excitement, "thank you so much for coming. There's actually another reason we wanted you all here today." The chatter quieted. Rachel's smile widened, and she reached for Evan's hand. "We're thrilled to announce, I'm pregnant again." The room erupted in cheers and laughter. Friends clapped, family members congratulated them, and children squealed with joy. Clara froze. For a moment, she couldn't breathe. The words seemed to echo through her mind, heavy and cruel. Pregnant again. Rachel was glowing, radiant, surrounded by love and celebration, while Clara's world had just been torn apart. She tried to smile, but her lips trembled. Her chest ached. She wanted to be happy for her sister, she truly did, but all she could feel was an unbearable emptiness. She slipped quietly into the kitchen, gripping the edge of the counter to steady herself. Tears blurred her vision. A few minutes later, Rachel followed her in. "Clara. Hey, are you okay?" Clara turned away, wiping her eyes quickly. "Yeah. Just needed a second." Rachel frowned. "I know it's a lot, but I thought this might cheer you up. A new baby, life goes on, right?" Clara's head snapped up, her voice shaking. "Life goes on. Rachel, I buried my husband 3 days ago." Rachel's smile faltered. "I didn't mean—" "No, I know you didn't," Clara interrupted softly. "But you should have waited. Just a few days. I came here because I wanted to feel normal again, not be reminded of everything I've lost." Rachel's eyes filled with guilt. "Clara, I swear I wasn't trying to hurt you. We didn't plan it this way. I just thought maybe." Clara sighed deeply, trying to calm the storm inside her. "I know. It's not your fault. It's just hard to celebrate new beginnings when mine just ended." Rachel stepped forward, hesitating before hugging her tightly. "I'm sorry. I should have told you privately. I wasn't thinking." Clara closed her eyes, letting herself cry into her sister's shoulder for the first time since Daniel's death. "I miss him so much, Rachel. Everything feels empty." "I know," Rachel whispered. "But you won't always feel this way. He loved you, Clara. You'll find your way again." The rest of the party passed in a blur. Clara stayed a little longer, watching Noah play with his toys, laughing through her tears when he tried to smash his cake with his tiny hands. Later, as she walked to her car, Rachel came out holding a small box. "I almost forgot," she said, handing it to her. "Daniel ordered this a few weeks ago. It arrived yesterday." I thought you should have it. Clara opened the box in silence. Inside was a small silver pendant, a delicate heart with her initials engraved beside his. Her throat tightened as she read the note tucked beneath it, written in Daniel's handwriting. For when you feel alone, so you'll remember, you never truly are. Clara's tears spilled freely. The timing was almost too much to bear, but somehow it felt like Daniel's last message to her, a reminder that love doesn't vanish, even after death. She looked up at the night sky, whispering, "You're still with me, aren't you?" And for the first time since the accident, she felt a strange peace wash over her. That night, as Clara lay in bed with the pendant resting against her chest, she realized something profound. Life would move forward, with or without her permission. People would celebrate, fall in love, have children, and laugh again. It wasn't cruelty. It was just life, unrelenting, unstoppable, and somehow still beautiful. Daniel was gone, but love remained, in memories, in family, in the quiet strength of surviving another day. And as Clara drifted to sleep, she whispered a silent promise to herself. I'll keep living. For you.